Would you rather listen to calming ASMR from Nina Repulsa or listen to calming ASMR from Alpha 5?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, 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 Lord on.
Okay, so that's it. That's a Jewish thing again, isn't it? It's a Jewish thing. Okay, there you go. Alpha 5, it's a Jewish thing.
Alpha 5 is chosen.
Rita's voice was like nails on a chalkboard. Like,
well, you know how Barbara came up with that voice? She had gotten frustrated in the audition and got kind of pissy with them. And they're like, "Can you be a little more menacing and screechy?" And she's like, "How about fucking this?" And they're like, "Oh, beautiful." And Barbara's like, "Great."
Yep, love it. All right, next one.
to conquer Earth. Would you rather compete with Paul on Nailed It or compete with Paul on The Amazing Race?
Is he on my team?
Yes.
Nailed it.
Nailed it? Okay.
Nailed it. I can't push that guy across the desert. No. No, he would not want. No, he'd be like, "Fuck, oh, you're like, seriously,
We're going home.
Seriously.
Seriously.
But can he bake?
He's a great cook.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's Dutch. He's Dutch. He knows how to cook. He's a damn good cook.
Good cookies, good bakery.
He's good cook. And like
good
yeah.
cook.
So we would be on Nailed It, man. We would nail
It was
it.
my Austrian grandmother accent right there. So good cook. He's a very good cook.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, here's the next one. Would you rather live in a Big Brother house with the Power Rangers or live in a Big Brother house with the putties?
Where'd you get that picture? Putties. Hey, no, here, let me show you how to do a putty properly.
Okay,
so
go
Tony Oliver did this. He had to do some putties at the end of Paulie and I had a looping session. So there was Tony Oliver, Paul Schreier, and myself. And I remember saying, if you look around this mic, you have the aggregate experience of probably the greater part of half a century of Shakespeare. Let's do this, gentlemen.
Okay, so it is.
That's what you do.
Okay.
You put the lips and that's how you do the putties, baby.
That's the clip right there.
Love it.
Yeah.
I will share one back. One back. So I met Charles Fleischer, the voice of Roger Rabbit, and I said, "How do you do the?" And I did it just like that, and he was like, "No." And I said, "Oh," and he said, "It's like this," and his face didn't move, but his cheeks went. I can't even do it. And he did it, and I was like, "All right."
It's like a Dizzy Gillespie out of one cheek.
He was like, "You do not shake your fucking head. You do."
How dare you, John?
My table was next to him at the convention. Then he charged me for a print, and I gladly paid. I said, "That's fine."
Okay. And he's like, "You know what? Buy a second one." I didn't want to buy a second one.
My agent was like, he went over like, "Did you really pay for that, Josh? I can't believe he charged you." I was like, "Don't worry about it. I don't care." I was like, "It's fine. I don't think he even knows that I am existing, so he doesn't give a shit."
That was a great Neri, by the way. Very good Neri.
Thank you. Shout out Neri. You already knew.
I know my Neris. All right. Next one, Josh. I think this one's you.
Would you rather, Jason, have a real-life morpher to travel wherever you want, or have a real-life Megazord?
Okay, I had a dream about this last night. I'm not kidding you. This gets funny, though, okay? Because I did not put two and two together. I did not look at it this way. I'm going to say a Megazord because I had a dream that I had a Megazord last night, that I had just bought one. But here's the funny thing. I bought it, and it wasn't really a Megazord. I just thought it was a giant robot until this very moment. But it was made of styrofoam, which makes me now realize with the crappy production budgets we had, it was a Megazord.
Good choice. I love that like this dream just happened and now
it happened last night. So weird.
It is. It is.
And I remember waking up and be like, that was awesome. I want to go back to sleep and hopefully I'll go back to the same dream. And then I didn't. I had work dreams.
Never happened.
That's what you never, when you're enjoying it, your mind's like, "Oh, you were having a fun time. Wake up now. Get out of bed. Get the hell up.
You will have no Megazord. No Megazord for you.
The fantasy is over. The fantasy. I dreamed my teeth. I dreamed my teeth fell out this week. So your dream was a lot better
that means
than
you're
mine.
coming into money.
See, I've heard multiple things. Someone said it means. My wife said she's like that means that. I said I thought it's like I'm disassociating with something. She said something else, and you're like it means you're coming into money. I'm like, okay, well.
For the record, all Jews say all dreams have to do with your coming into money. I'm just saying.
We
I'm
do.
just saying.
You know,
certainly
my
do.
Jewish brother and sister, I will take it from y'all. Okay, I will believe you guys on this one. Absolutely,
L'chaim.
Shabbat shalom, dog.
Sure.
You're coming into money. Blah,
You
blah, blah.
coming into the money. All right, here's the next one. Would you rather have a full season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers based on Shakespeare?
What a great picture that is.
Jude made them. That's what he does.
Dude.
Yeah. Or a full season based on musical theater.
Oh man, you're right. If it was musical theater, I'd have AJ the whole season. I'm going with the Shakespeare. That's the
You
way to
have
do it.
to.
'Cause it's already epic. It's
Is
already
she-
epic.
Is she in her Power Rangers? Is that a real
So
picture
she
of
did.
her?
I think she had a dare with David Yost, because they're still good buddies. And she lost the dare or the bet. And the bet was if she loses the bet, she has to perform live in her Power Ranger suit, busking. So I think she's out on the street.
Busking.
for
I haven't
money
heard
in her Power Ranger suit.
But did she really lose? Look at her. I mean, come
that.
on.
Love it.
No, she wanted it. Come on.
Yeah, she wanted to
For the record,
lose.
you did just say she clearly wanted it. Look how she's dressed.
I'm glad AJ went through on her promise. Amy Jo came through. She lost the bet, but she came through. I
Yeah,
respect
she's
that.
awesome. AJ's fun. She's
Yeah.
awesome.
And very talented singer. And
She's a great singer. She actually played Janis Joplin off Broadway down in
Oh
the
my
Village.
gosh.
Actually, yeah, in the Village. Now that I think about it, I had just moved to New York, and I was at a bar on Thanksgiving. I couldn't afford to go home that year. I just graduated from college. So after Power Rangers, I did college, and so that's where all my money went. And so after college, I was broke because I was, just out of college, and I was living in the Bronx. And I went down to the Village just to have a couple drinks on Thanksgiving because I, couldn't go home. And there was a sign out front that Amy Jo Johnson had just performed there. I just missed her by an hour.
Just
I
missed
really
it.
tried. She played Janice is down in the Village.
Also dressed as the Pink Power Ranger, which is
Also
crazy,
dressed as the Pink Power Ranger. It was a high concept. What are you going to do?
Love
Do you
it.
not want to see the Jesus Christ Superstar with the Power Ranger costume? Really,
That's my favorite musical.
it's badly.
That's a great musical, by the
It's
way.
my favorite.
It is.
my
Actually,
favorite.
when we were doing Power Rangers, Paulie and I in our dressing room, we shared a dressing room like you do. We had a turntable like you do in the 90s. And we had both just come out of theater, so I was still taking voice lessons because I thought maybe I was going to go back into musical theater. So we played Jesus Christ Superstar all the freaking time.
Oh my God. It's so good. And shout out to Alice Cooper, King Herod, one of the best that's ever done it. Oh God. Okay. Anyway.
I need to watch. I
sorry.
haven't seen that movie in a long time. Might have to watch it.
So
It's
good.
Christmas
All right,
time.
It's Christmas time.
It's time. All right. Next one, Josh.
Christmas.
It's on you.
Next one. Would you rather Bulk and Skull take the main roles in You Virginia's Doubtfire,
Oh my God, that's
or
hilarious.
Bulk and Skull take the main roles in Jurassic Park?
You got to send me these files. It's beautiful.
They're yours. They're yours.
I'm going. Okay, you know what? We spent too much time working with dinosaurs. I'm going with Mrs. Doubtfire because I want to see Paulie in that dress.
Yeah. And I think you look great in a power suit. It's very becoming.
thought
Thank you.
never ask. I thought
They used to love to put Paulie and I in drag because they knew how much we hated it. And the more we hated it, the funnier it was.
They did put you guys in drag quite a bit. You're
A
always dressed
lot.
as old lady. You were always dressed as old ladies on the show.
Oh my God.
Those were hilarious.
Well,
my
Mrs.
God.
Doubtfire came out in what, 1994? Was it 96? I think.
I think
it
you're
was
94.
around
I
there,
think
too,
it's right around
so
there. Yep.
Yep,
It was.
see?
It was
Mrs.
actually one of the
Doubtfire.
top. Wait, it was because we were looking up things from the year that Power Rangers started. So I think both of these are 1993.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park was the number one film of 1993. And,
All right.
And yeah.
Actually, I remember Paulie and we had the day off one day and we went to go see Jurassic Park. Now that I think about it, I saw it with Paulie like the first season. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just now realizing he's laying on my chest.
Yes.
Like, what kind of weird ass dinosaurs. Oh, it's a
You
Narvy
would be
skull.
Dr. Eam, though. You would be the chaos theory skull.
Man, these might be my favorite graphics.
This has been the best would you rather we've had in a while.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Dude, you're winning, dude.
We only got a couple more, so let's.
Yeah, we got 3 more. Okay, here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Another
Let's do this.
90s. These are top songs from the 90s. Would you rather have to listen to Whoop, There It Is for 24 hours straight or Informa, whatever the words are?
A licky boom boom bow.
I'm going whoop, there it is. I can never get enough of that song. So come on.
Good choice.
Now here's a funny story. I used to think whoop, there it is. I thought they were saying whoop, fat ass, whoop, fat ass. And if you listen to it the next time you hear it,
Great,
But it
thanks.
makes sense, right? Because whoop, fat ass,
fat
whoop,
ass, whoop, fat
yeah.
ass. I was like, yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh.
all these things.
Wow, way to go. Thanks, Josh. You ruined that song for me. All right. Or maybe you made it better. All right, 2 more. Josh?
Would you rather always wear your pants backwards, a la crisscross, totally crossed out? Or you mentioned this earlier, the palette of the 90s, always have to wear a windbreaker suit that looks like one of those paper cups that you used to
Oh my God, these are both horrific. These
paper
are
water
great.
cups.
These are great. Okay, so I'm gonna say the windbreaker suit because I live in an Italian neighborhood right now, and any kind of jogging suit.
Any kind of
You gotta be
jogging suit
wearing.
for Paulie Cicerelli.
So I ran into one of my neighbors a couple weeks ago, and I was going jogging. I'm wearing my Adidas track suits, and one of those what we call A shirts, white tank top. I run into my neighbors, and they're all down like, "Hey, how you doing? What are you doing?" They're like, "Hey, good to see you," and they're all wearing the same damn thing. And I'm like, "Oh, good. I'm glad to see you wearing the Elmwood Park fatigues." They're like,
Oh my God.
"That's funny."
Oh my God.
Come have some Capicola.
Hey, that's about
I feel like the next convention that the 3 of us are at together, let's all wear matching windbreaker suits.
Please
Wait,
put us
are
on
you
a
guys
panel.
going to
Heather.
C2E2?
What'd you say?
You guys come to C2E2 this week?
No,
I'm not at C2.
No, I'm doing an event with the singer from Slipknot. So I'm going to
that's
Cleveland. No,
cool.
Columbus. I'm going to Columbus. Yeah.
I'm doing a charity toy drive stream for children who are low income in neighborhoods. So just
You win.
I win. So
I quit.
I'm just kidding. December 12th, we're actually doing something really cool, and we're playing Overwatch, and we're raising money for Toys for Tots. So we always get the best action figures for these kids in Los Angeles. I've done it for about 5 years straight now, and this year's going to be another one. It's going to be awesome. So that's a big part. I know, Jason, you like to give back too, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, that's awesome. Good for you, man.
I think we'll have that graphic which Jude designed. We'll throw it up at the end of the stream.
We'll throw it up.
If that's okay, Josh, that we share
Yeah,
that
it's a
graphic?
sneak peek. It's a sneak peek. So anyone watching will get a sneak peek of what's going on December 12th.
That's
All
great.
right, we got one more, Jason.
One more.
This
One
is
more,
one of
okay.
our favorites. Would you rather be a reverse centaur or a reverse merman?
Oh God.
It's the feet on the merman.
I was gonna say a reverse centaur, but that's some kinky crap going on there.
Special. It's something.
Actually, they're both kinky as crap, aren't they? Oh, suicide is not an option, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with that centaur. I'm gonna
Centaur,
ride it.
okay.
I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it, baby.
You would
Yeah.
have that's such a bizarre. We've seen other reverse centaur. Like you could be fully clothed as a man in that, and then like your head would just be backwards.
Or I could be fully clothed and my butt would be sticking out. The second set of legs.
Danica said forever her favorite question. I agree. I feel like your hat would work well on a reverse centaur with that luscious mane. I think it would work.
Yeah, that would work. I
Good.
agree.
Well, we've unfortunately come to the end of this stream. This has been such a delight. This
You
to
say
me.
end and you look at that horse. Okay, never mind.